Hey, can I come back next week and beef about my landlord?
Sure.
Hit him up!
Move 'em out!
Move him out!
We want to know what's bothering you in the world of sports. Give Murph a call at 312-644-6767. That's 312-644-6767. And tell him what's beefing you in the world of sports. What's Your Beef is brought to you by Brown's Chicken Sandwiches and Catering.
Ah, yes, indeed. It's time for What's Your Beef phone lines. Right now, they're all jammed up. That means when someone hangs up, that's your cue to dial quickly. Your sports beefs, best beefs win a trip to the best beefs in town. Brown's, 50 locations. Brown's, it tastes better. Lunchtime at Brown's. Oh, my God. 6 minutes after 1 o'clock. No lunch yet for you. Brown's with the beefs. The Polish. The combos. The meatballs. And new at Brown's, you won't believe the jumbo buffalo wings. Bigger taste. 5 great flavors, the jumbo buffalo wings, spicy buffalo, blazing buffalo, teriyaki, chili garlic, and my favorite, barbecue. Jumbo buffalo wings, they're flying off the shelves. Ha! Let's get to the beef lines. Let's see what you are beefing about in Chicago sports. It's Ron from Lindenhurst. Hello, Ron.
Hey, Murph, how you doing?
Fine, Ron, what's your beef?
Hey, my beef is, hey, Murph, these Stanford starting pitchers who go, 5, 6 innings, they think it's a quality start. Do you think Jenkins or Ryan or Seaver went to the mound thinking, hey, I'm pitching 5 or 6 innings, I'm going to call it a day?
Well, but I'll tell you, Ron, and I agree with you, but if they were pitching today, they'd be on a pitch count. They'd have come up through the minor leagues on a pitch count, and around the 6th, 7th inning, the manager would come out and say, hey, Mr. Jenkins, hey, Mr. Seaver, we're going to take you out. You got 115 pitches. We're paying you $15 million, and you're not getting hurt while I'm the manager, because I ain't going to get fired. It's all about the dough. You know what I mean, Ron?
Yeah, but back then they pitched every 3 or 4 days, plus they threw every day afterwards. Now we're carrying 13 pitchers. If you need, now you got 4 subs.
They got to raise. They're going to have to. Seriously, they're going to have to increase the rosters to 26 or 27 men. Thank you very much. Let's go to Huntley, Illinois. It's Scott on the score. Hey, Scott.
Hi, Murph. How you doing?
Great, Scott. What's your beef?
Sox won the World Series in 2005. The final play of the game is a phenomenal play by Juan Uribe.
Yes, it was.
Sox management, what has Juan Uribe done for us lately?
He's gained about 40 pounds. That's what he's done for you lately.
Has he got a big McDonald's endorsement on his back?
No, Browns. It tastes better. Work with me. Let's go to Jeff in Janesville, Wisconsin. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, my beef is with the White Sox radio broadcast team.
Oh, now you're talking about Fermio, Ed Farmer, and Chris Singleton.
I sure am.
All right.
I think these guys need to, do their job and focus on each game. And
what aren't they doing? Where are they? Where are they not focused? Mitch Rosen, their boss, my boss, might be listening right now. Jeff, continue. What do you think they could do better?
Well, I think instead of one guy taking half the night off while the other guy does let's say the 4th, 5th, and 6th inning, they need to be there doing the color.
Hey, Pat Hughes. Hey, hold on, though. Pat Hughes disappears for an entire inning. At least these guys just do the old flipperoo.
Well, I don't think that the content is as quality as when the guy is actually in there doing the job. Focus on each game. Give the fans what they want, and try not to concentrate too much on your own egos. These guys are constantly trying to burn each other.
Hey, nicely done, Jeff. You're a winner. Good beef. Well thought out, well organized, and I'm going to send you to your nearest Browns. It tastes better. Okay, hang on. All right, Jeff. All right, buddy. Hook up Jeff on line 2 there. Would you send him to Browns? He's probably going to say, oh, man, Murph's sending me to Browns. How about the combo? That's Frank Portillo's favorite, president of Browns. That's where you put the Italian beef and the Italian sausage together, and you call it a combo. These are real Chicago way sandwiches. These are the way Dad used to have them downtown. This is the way Grandpa had them on the north side, the south side, the west. They've always told you about those great Chicago Italian beefs. You've never had one? Your kids have never had one? Here's a better idea. It's 1,000 degrees tonight. Don't let Mom do the cooking. Call up home right now. Mom! Honey, I'm bringing home dinner from Browns. You're not cooking. You're not doing the dishes. You're not doing anything. Browns, I'm bringing home chicken. I'm bringing home the sandwiches. And I'm bringing home those jumbo buffalo wings. Oh, man, bigger wings, bigger taste. That's right. They're flying off the shelves, those wings. Sorry. Let's go to Eric's in Lisle, Illinois. Hello, Eric.
Flying off the shelf, that's rough.
Hey, I know. hey, they're flying off. What's your beef, Eric?
The Cubs management said in the paper Wednesday or Thursday that they wouldn't move Zambrano up in the batting order.
Mm-hmm.
I got a problem with that. I mean, the way they made it sound was that they would embarrass the other players.
That's not just the way they made it sound. Lou said, I don't want to embarrass, the guy who ends up batting ninth. Now, are you leading me up to Tony La Russa, perhaps, Eric?
I just was going to say that.
All right, go ahead, buddy. I'll bring up the driveway. I'll be your genie automatic garage door picker-upper. Go right in. Continue.
And the other thing, like Babe Ruth, I mean, he was a pitcher.
No, Tony La Russa. Continue.
Well, Tony, I mean, he's betting his pitcher eighth at some point.
The last 3 nights in a row. He has batted his pitcher 8 the last 3 games, Tony La Russa, and he's batted Aaron Miles number 9, and he says, I want Miles getting on base before the top of my order coming up. So Tony's not worried about embarrassing Aaron Miles. I don't think Lou's embarrassed about patting anybody number 9. Maybe Lou should do it.
If you're getting paid that amount of money, I don't care if I sit on the bench.
Hey, you're going to Browns. You're a winner, all right, Eric? All right, buddy. Hang on, Eric in Lisle. He's probably going to say, hey, give me those jumbo buffalo wings at Browns. They're bigger. They taste big. They're huge. They're flying off the shelves. Let's go next to, hey, my guy Bill in Mount Greenwood. Hey, Bill.
Hey, what's happening there, Murph?
Hey, what's your beef, Bill?
Well, Murph, I don't know if you've been reading the paper, but in order to sell season tickets for their season ticket holders we know for next year.
Are you talking about White Sox?
I'm sorry, about the White Sox. They've been going, hey, next year we're going to be a player in the free agent market. We're going to target some players. We're going to spend some money. So anybody out there who thinks you're going to go out and try to sign Torrey Hunter or Alex Rodriguez or try to trade for Miguel Tejada, do me a favor, will you? Go sell crazy somewhere else. I'm all filled up here. This team doesn't spend money on top-tier free agents. They try to take broken-down players and get the most out of them that they can. They're cheap and they're losers, and that's why they'll never win another World Series.
Bill, you're fired up. Hey, you're going to Browns. Everybody's going to Browns, all right, buddy?
Thank you, Murph.
Hang on. I'm not sure if Bill might have won in the last 60 days. If not, Bill's going to Browns. Oh, man, it tastes better. Me, I love the Maxwell Street Polish. Think about it. It started down on Maxwell Street. Maxwell Street's not even there anymore. Well, the street's there and the sign's there, but Maxwell Street's not there. 50 locations all around Chicago. The best Maxwell Street Polish you've ever had, just like the old days, like Grandpa used to have, like your dad used to have. Grill the onions, yellow mustard. That's all you need for the Maxwell Street Polish. At Browns, it tastes better. Easy E in Steger, Illinois. Let's go down south. E.
Hey, Murph, how's it going?
Fine, Easy E. What's your beef?
I got a beef with the media here with, what's the point in them making a big deal about, they were saying how Aaron's not there and to see the home run and this and that. Why would he? Well, let me go sit in the stands and watch some cheater take my record.
E, I'm with you. E, let's go. I'm with you. Let's go a step further. When A-Rod, 10 years from now or 7 years from when he breaks Bonds' record, do you think Barry Bonds is going to be there for A-Rod?
What a great point.
Do you think so?
Absolutely not.
That's not funny.
Yeah, E.
I got 2 points, real quick. You know what it reminds me of? One thing it reminds me of is when they wheeled in
Ted,
the guy from
Ted
New
Williams,
York, from the Jets.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right. Go ahead.
When he got his record broken for the sacks.
Right.
And the other thing it kind of reminds me of is Sandberg's speech.
Yeah.
So you know what? Kudos. Why would he bother going there? I mean, if the guy was a stand-up guy, sure, maybe you could celebrate it. But the only people that are really happy about it are the people in San Francisco.
Hey, Babe would have been at Aaron.
Absolutely.
Babe would have been at Aaron. Thank you very much. Would have been difficult, but he'd have been there. Thank you, E. Gastineau, is that what they're saying? Thank you. Dave from Plainfield. Hello, Dave.
Murph, how's it going?
Hey, Dave. It's hump day, middle of the week. and it's the hump show, middle of the day. We're two humps.
All right, let's go. This is my beef.
Yeah.
I got 2 points.
All right.
One is this is for all the Sox fans. I don't want to hear one more Sox fan. This is all the way down to Chris Ranji, to the first caller of your show. All you heard last year is them complaining that the Cubs were in it when they were under 500. All I hear now is the Sox are still in it. You're 8 games under 500. Give me a break.
Dave, it's got nothing to do with how many total games behind. If you're in 4th place, you add up all the games above you, 3rd place, all the games above you, and then it becomes a mathematical impossibility because all the teams above anyone, it'd be like the wild card. The Cubs are almost dead in the wild card right now because they got 3 teams above them, and they're tied with 2 others. So you got to just you got to be 2nd place in your division before you start getting excited.
The second point is going to be filling up that ballpark because all you hear is the Sox fans complain about the Cub fans for supporting their losing team. What are they doing? They're doing the same damn thing.
Well, not necessarily, though, because Easy E just called and said, don't sell me that crazy talk anymore, he said. Don't be telling me you're going to bring the free agents in. He said he's not buying it. What happens, though, is for all fans, Dave, is you buy the baseball tickets in January. They cost a lot of money. Come August, it's tough to eat those things because you got $200 invested in a couple tickets.
But they're doing the same thing with the Sox fans. They're doing the same thing to the Cub fans. The Cub fans buy the tickets before.
It's a love thing, Dave. Let's everybody get along.
No, let's not. Take the Sox.
See you, Dave. Thank you very much.
The silliest thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, get along,
really
Mayor.
Silly.
Everybody love everybody. North side,
it's silly,
South,
silly.
South side,
silly.
Sox fans, Cub fans.
It is silly.
Oh, my God. Deb from Wakanda just emailed. She says, Murph, get your blood pressure down. Don't have a stroke. She goes, then I'll have to find someone else to listen to from noon to 2. Thank you very much, Deb. I appreciate it. Let's go to North side is RJ on What's Your Beef. Our friends at Browns want to hear the beefs. Hey, RJ.
Hey, Murph, my beef is with the Cubs offense, more specifically taking too many strike 3 calls. Case in point, yesterday, we have Ryan Terry on third, top of the second, it's 5-2. This is after Murren hits a home run. We have Derek Lee up. He takes strike 2 right on the corner, and strike 3 the very next pitch, exact same place, and they just stand there. You can't make anything happen most of the time when the bat is on your shoulders. How can you have 26 strikeouts in 2 games? Yesterday, 13, the day before 13. Yesterday they had 5 called strike 3s. Swing the bat. Don't they know when you have 2 strikes you got to protect?
And here's the other thing. They are right now, they don't know what to do. I'll tell you why I say that. They left 3 times last night, the Cubs, with bases loaded or man on third and less than 2 out. DeRosa, he works a count in the first inning, and then he swings at a terrible swing at a pitch. He strikes out. Then Jack Jones does the opposite.
Yeah.
He swings at the first pitch, and Bob Brenly, not
Brenly.
Murph,
good for Beebe,
not
right?
you, not me. Bob Brenly said, when you swing first pitch curveball, bases loaded, 1 out, you better be guessing curveball. In other words, don't be taking a bad swing at a curveball. If the pitcher tricked you and he lays it in there, take the pitch. And then Derek Lee, he looks horrible in the 7th inning with a man on third, 1 out. He takes the strikeout also.
Murph, but when they have 2 strikes, they have to protect anything close. Hasn't Gerald Perry told them that already?
I'm sure he has. I can't give you the answer. RJ, phone again, buddy. I appreciate it. Everyone loves Italian beefs. I don't even have to take a survey. Everyone loves Browns. Everyone loves Italian beef sandwiches. You go to Browns. Everyone loves a Polish. Everyone loves a combo. Everyone loves an Italian sausage. How about a meatball sandwich? Bloop. The meatball lands right on your tie in the car if you're Super Fan Dan, our super salesman. Fred is in Bartlett next. Hey, Fred.
Hey, Murph, how you doing?
Fred, I'm great. It's hump day. It's the hump show. What's your beef?
I'm nauseous riding this Cubs bandwagon here. My beef's with the Chicago Cubs power hitters. Let's start with D. Lee. Did you notice against the Marlins in '93? I mean, against the Cubs in '93 when he was with the Marlins, he hit 190 in the playoffs.
03, right?
In 03?
Yeah.
And then he hit 210 against the Yankees, and in 04, September, he hit 215. Those were the only meaningful baseball games he played in the last 4 years. Doesn't look good for us.
I'll tell you another one. If you look back to the 03, the 7 games, Zambrano was a young pitcher, so don't get me wrong, he was second-year, first-year guy. But Zambrano, he blew the lead in Game 1, and then Zambrano also, because they lost Game 5. Zambrano screwed Game 1 and 5 from the team also. I'm waiting to see this guy perform in a big game without blowing up.
Oh, it's just horrible. Somebody needs to tell these guys that Freddie Gonzalez, he doesn't make $15 million a year, and there's a reason why. I mean, that's what our number 3 hitter is right now. He's Freddie Gonzalez with slightly more power. And it's just a horrible situation when last year when Lee went down, Ramirez, we needed him to step up.
Right.
And he didn't step up. And now this year, Soriano goes down, and what did D. Lee do yesterday? 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And what did Ramirez do?
Well, and, DeRosa also. Floyd did walk with the bases loaded, but they've been big disappointments. Those numbers that Sully had today in the Cubs lineup last night, and we know Patterson was a rookie, they only had 5 of the starters last night, 6 of the starters, counting Patterson, had not homered since June. This is the second week of August.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Fred, I appreciate your call from Bartlett, as I always do. Jason Kendall, no home runs since June 30th. Not a home run hitter, but nevertheless. Jock Jones, no homers since June 1st. Cliff Floyd has no homers since June 26th. And 1 homer, Cliff Floyd. Nice guy, Chicago guy. I know all that. Cliff Floyd, 1 home run since June 6th. How about the other night when he swung and missed the same pitch 3 times in a row? That down and in slider, strike 1, whoosh, strike 2, whoosh, strike 3. Whoosh. They were all balls. They're all down and in. Okay, he swung and missed the first one. Okay, he swung and missed the second. 3 times in a row. How do you do that?
The silliest thing I've ever heard in my life.
God, you still here, Mr. Mayor? Let's bring up Lombard Mike on the score. Hello, Mike.
Hey, how's it going?
Mike, there's so many beefs in so little time. What's your beef?
My beef is people, especially in the Booyah Network, who sit there and refuse to admit that Barry Bonds is taking HGH, saying there's no proof, even though Barry Bonds testified in court that he did take it.
So what are you saying? What are you really saying?
I said, I got a beef with a big fat cheater.
He's a big pumpkin head. Isn't that what you're saying?
Big fat pumpkin head.
He's a pumpkin head. Thank you, Mike. Jumbo buffalo wings. They're almost as big as Barry Bonds' head. They're flying off the shelves at Browns. Theo has not called for a long time. East Lakeview, now they call it Wrigleyville. Hello, Theo.
Hello.
It's Murph. What's your beef?
My beef is the way you treated that first caller today.
You know why Theo, you know why I did that? Hello?
No, I don't know
because
why.
I haven't heard.
Very
Theo, I heard you the first time.
Insulting.
To whom?
To anybody.
To anybody? You were insulted? The guy insulted me, Theo. You want me to just roll over and take it?
No, he didn't insult
you.
you.
Theo, he was embarrassed for me. What's that, a compliment?
That second man was right. You did flip out.
Flip up? I'd like to flip up sometime.
And I didn't like it at all. I don't like people to act like that.
Theo, you know why I did it?
No.
Because I hadn't heard from you in over 3 years.
Oh, no, it isn't that long.
Oh, yes, it is. Don't be a stranger. Theo.
Yes?
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, well, a lot of times I'm at the ball game, so I can't call. I mean, I could.
Right, right. So who's your favorite player this year with the Cubs?
Oh, I don't know. They're all. I like Terrio, I guess.
Yeah. Do you miss Sammy?
Oh no, he's been gone a while.
Oh yeah. Do you miss Mark Grace?
Well, he's been gone longer.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, are you gonna miss Eric Patterson?
No, he hasn't been around long enough.
Hey, nicely done.
I know that.
You're going to Browns. Hang on, Theo. Hang on. Send Theo to Browns. Everyone's going to Browns. You know it tastes better. Let's regroup, take another round of phone calls. When we return with some more of the What's Your Beef segment brought to you by Browns. Hey, I've got a pair of White Sox tickets I'll give away between now and 1 o'clock. The Mariners, Sunday, August 12th, the 1:05 game. I will give the special contest phone number in a little while, be the 5th caller. And you're going to see the Sox and the Mariners. Brought to you by Walgreens, the Pharmacy America Trust. Sports Radio 670. I'm going to run over to Browns, get some jumbo buffalo wings, get back to the phone. Sports Radio 670. 25 minutes there, nonstop sports talk. More next on The Score.
Donovan, I've got your mom on the line, and she's got a major beef.
What's your beef? Browns beef lunch, beef Browns lunch. Hey, I wanted to congratulate the Lombard Orioles, the Stan Musial League AABC group. The Lombard Orioles, they won the state again, heading to Kalamazoo for the Midwest Regionals. And I see a bunch of Murphys in the news today regarding old Pumpkinhead. Dale Murphy, the old Braves great, just calling out, reaming out, I guess, Barry Bonds on Dale Murphy's radio show down in Atlanta. Matt Murphy was the fellow that actually caught Bonds' home run last night. And they were interviewing Mike Murphy, the 50-year equipment manager, all the way back to the Polo Grounds, still doing the job for the San Francisco Giants. And how about this guy, Will Oman? He says in the papers today that he was pitching hurt. He said, my shoulder's been barking. Well, here's the thing, young man. If your shoulder's hurt, you tell your manager and your trainer that your shoulder's hurt. You don't wait till you're sent out and then say my shoulder's hurt. So either A, you were hurt and you didn't tell anyone, which is a detriment to the club and the fans and the guy that pays your check and every fan that goes out there that helps pay your check, Will Oman. If you were hurt, you tell someone. Or B, you're a big liar and you're not hurt. It's the only two possibilities. Let's bring in, for What's Your Beef, Steve from St. Louis. Oh, I bet it's nice and cool with the breeze down in the Mississippi Valley today in St. Louis. Hello, Steve.
Hey, Murph, it's always comfortable when the Cardinals are losing. So.
What do you got, about 62 degrees and pleasant under the arch today, I bet, huh?
It's about 102.
And no wind because you're down in the valley.
No, it's terrible.
I know. Steve, what's your beef from St. Louis?
Hey, my beef is with whoever's in charge with the Cubs of picking whoever sings the seventh inning stretch. I am sick and tired of hearing the American Girl Choir. I'm tired of hearing some band from Colorado or someone that has nothing to do. And you know, I live in St. Louis. I go to every Cubs Cards game. You know what I see on the video monitor board?
Jack Buck?
I see Jack Buck throwing that damn Cubs hat. And I'm tired of it. You know, Barry's been gone 10 years, and I miss him, and I miss the tradition. But it's time to either make a decision, either let Ronnie sing it, play it on
Patrick,
the
give me the words again. Steve, I'll tell you what, Jay Blanca might be listening, writing ace at the Cubs, or John McDonough, and I'm sure your beef is duly noted. Nothing to beef about. Thank you for the call. Quick White Sox note. Last night in the game, they plunked Tomei. Then about an inning or two later, John Danks retired 2 batters, and then he nails Johnny Peralta. This guy Danks is moving up the ranks there, I believe, in everyone's eyes. First-year lefty, retaliates, hits the other guy, make up for it. Got some stones out there. Did you see what Gio Gonzalez's numbers are lately at Double-A? Now, this was the other half of the Gavin Floyd, who had a nice outing, and before that, he couldn't locate anything. So, but how about this? Gio Gonzalez, who came over in the Freddie Gonzalez deal, it's Double-A. He's 7-5. Oh, not that hot, right? 2.94, not bad. But here's the key: strikeouts 148, walks 44.
That's terrific. Remember, they
3.5 to 1.
Traded him and Rowan to Philadelphia for Tomei,
and
then
got
him back. That's right.
Exactly right. So we'll see if the White Sox, how their scouts and minor league people do with Gio Gonzalez. Thanks a lot, George. Let's get back to see what the fans are beefing about. Rick and Carol Stream is next, and then Kent and Bob. Everyone's going to be on the air. Hello, Rick.
Hey, Murph, how's it going?
Good, Rick. What's your beef?
Hey, my beef is with ESPN for continuing to cart out Joe Morgan as a color analyst. You know, this guy gets paid to be a color analyst, and he apparently knows enough about Ron Santo's stats to know he doesn't belong in the Hall. He apparently knows enough about Ryne Sandberg's numbers to realize he's a better second baseman than Rhino ever was, but he has no clue that Luis Castillo played 10 years in the National League. How are you not prepared for your job like that?
And he said it 2 or 3 times. It wasn't like a mistake.
Exactly.
You know, I know I make, dozens of mistakes a day, and, even when I do my preparation. But how can, I know, how does Joe Morgan not know when he's looking? Did he think it was a different Luis Castillo? I mean, how did that happen to Joe Morgan? The guy played 10 years with the Marlins, and he said he'd never been in the National League and didn't know the ballpark.
The problem with Joe Morgan is he's so self-absorbed, he has no idea what's going on the field.
Well, you raised a good point, because what brought it up was, he says, when I played second base here at Wrigley Field, I knew about the wind and I knew about the pitcher's mound out there, the bullpen, because he wanted to keep reminding everyone, just like what you said, that he used to play the game. Hey, nicely done. Hey, you're going to go visit my friends at Browns, okay, Rick? All right, buddy, hang on, my friend. And that's on line 3 there, Rick and Carol Stream. Kent in Rock Falls is next on to score. Kent, is that you?
Yeah. Hey, Murph, how's it going?
Good. What's your beef?
Hey, the day after the Alfonso Soriano injury, I was listening to the score for the better part of the day, and on just about every show, not only were the hosts, but the callers were calling in saying who they should go out and get to replace them, as if it was a free agent type open up your pocketbook.
Right.
And nobody was explaining the whole waiver deal on how that works. And, it just kind of made everybody look kind of foolish by making it look like they were trying to go out and get a free agent. I mean, nobody was explaining how difficult it was to bring somebody in off the waiver line.
Well, Kent, I tell you what, I appreciate that beef. Every show handles their shows their own way, so I'd suggest you call those individual shows, but we'll put that down for your beef. Thank you very much, buddy. Revocable and irrevocable waivers. Which is which? Oh, no! Bob from Valparaiso is next. Hello, Roberto.
Hello, Murph.
Hey, what's your beef?
My beef is with the Cubs organization. Whoever told Matt Merton that he needed to be a power hitter. I mean, this kid started off being a heck of a good hitter, doubles, singles, triples, and then it seems like they put pressure on him to start hitting home runs. And lately, I mean, I know he hit one yesterday, but lately he's looked like a deer in headlights.
You raise a great point. I'd like to see video or film, as they used to call it, of Merton. His first month when he came up, and then last year, didn't he drive the ball more often to the opposite field?
It seemed like he did. He went with pitches,
right?
And he wasn't trying to kill the ball.
So why would he all of a sudden not be going the other way as much? Because maybe, like you said, they wanted him to start. Well, they figure left field, National League, you got it 25 home runs. Hell, they'd like to find a guy that can hit 5 home runs nowadays. Thank you very much, Bob. I appreciate it. Oh, man, another round of What's Your Beef? Somewhere now near Pluto, but near you is a Browns chicken, sandwiches, catering. Browns, it tastes better.
Thanks for participating in What's Your Beef. Join Murph for another edition of What's Your Beef. What's Your Beef has been brought to you by Brown's Chicken Sandwiches and Catering. All winners of the Mike Murphy Show are only eligible to win prizes once in a 60-day period.